Yeah, your method, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm always in character. I never stop.
Are you also recording this one?
Yeah. I can get them off. I can download the
Yeah.
that's them. I mean, oh, the Giggle.
And I thought I'll make a special effort to keep an eye on the chat, because I'm conscious that most people watching will probably have already seen it.
Yes.
So we don't want you to read spoilers.
Yes, and you have already seen it.
Yes.
I was gonna ask earlier your opinions on it, but I think maybe don't give because you don't want to give pre-cognitive
precognitive dissonance.
You don't want to give that either. But well, yes. Hello. It's not New Year's, or it is. It's
NYE.
I've landed on New Year's.
New York Etty.
We were aiming for Christmas. Obviously, we're a bit off.
Bad TARDIS.
Although, because of timey-wimey stuff, I've picked you up after Christmas and then aimed to go back to Christmas. So you know what's happening. Yeah. But I don't.
Yeah, I am from...
You're in the River Song...
30th of March, 2026.
Yeah, you're in like a River Song...
Yeah.
area at this point where you know my future.
You're going to meet me in the wrong order like Benjamin Button.
Oof.
I haven't seen that film. I assume that's how it works.
No, I thought you just aged backwards.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know. I haven't seen it either. But no, it's technically Christmas. And we're back in the TARDIS.
Should have worn my Christmas jumper.
The Kerber TARDIS. We didn't really plan anything to do before this one, did we? Because we did for the specials, but I guess we're like with the specials we were kind of trying to bide time until it actually got to the broadcast hour. The broadcast hour has been already, so we don't need to bide time, apart from maybe a little bit of a recap of last time, go through our thoughts on that. But we were this like little 5-10 minute intro thing is to just get people to come in, hopefully.
Welcome in.
Yeah, welcome in. To be fair, no one ever joins us live, and I forgot to put out like a call to action saying that we'd be going live at this date.
Hey, changing the subject entirely.
Good.
This is completely out of character, I know. Have you seen this thing now where using AI magic, when someone in a video says like the video or subscribe, sometimes those buttons shimmer under the video?
Oh. Let's tweet.
It doesn't happen.
The video. Like the video. Like the video. Is it working? I can't tell. I mean,
don't forget to subscribe.
But then would that so every time we're saying it, and then if I go back and watch this again, it would show them shimmering?
Yeah, so it doesn't happen. I've noticed it doesn't happen every time, but on a few videos I've noticed it.
Okay. So every occasionally we just have to say like the video or subscribe to the channel.
Yeah.
And we'll see if they shimmer. If it did, leave a comment. If it didn't, leave a comment. Yeah. I guess, I don't know. I'm bad with intros, if you can't tell. So should we, last time on What to Do,
yes,
we had the Giggle.
Like how we're sat like it's one of those serious interview programs.
Yeah. So, what do you think of the war in time?
Well, actually, I think it's important to understand that there are multiple different viewpoints in this war. It's not just a case of good versus bad. A nuanced opinion. Never. Although maybe we could just say the Daleks were bad.
That didn't matter.
From their point of view.
Davros was the hero all along.
Yeah.
Though does it matter because it got saved? It's the Master who was truly behind the Time War.
Yeah.
that all became one thing in the end. So
last time was the Giggle.
The Giggle. The Giggle. We had a comment from Pantstall that
I read it.
Yeah, it's there. Thank you. Last time, Pantstall. I read it. I did not paste it to memory. This was about a month, not just under a month. 3 weeks.
When it was. I can't remember when it was. Was there a week before Christmas where there wasn't one? Yeah. It was.
I can't remember.
It was between 2 and 7 weeks ago.
Anyway, the notes I've got, like I said to Christian, I had more notes, but I lost a lot of them, and then that kind of made me give up writing anymore. So these are the notes I have got, and if there was anything else in my mind, I've forgotten it. But I think in all, I really enjoyed the episode. It was really fun, and the giggle.
Yeah, it was the giggle. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm getting confused.
Yeah. But what is the plinks, blinks, flinks, clinks thing in Unit? Will that ever come back?
It was just there.
Is that there is that for the Unit spin-off material?
Yeah,
maybe?
it's got to be.
We got an Archangel Network callback.
Oh yeah, it's the Mr. Smith.
It's the
of
yes.
Unit, yeah.
Well, that's what I was wondering, if that's what it was going to kind of be if they had a Unit spin-off.
Yeah.
Russell. Oh well, I was going to say Russell has a thing for having the talking computer in the spin-offs, but that was literally only Sarah Jane. They didn't have one in.
Yeah.
I mean, Tosh was basically a talking computer in Torchwood. No, love Tosh, but more horror, please. I liked the horror aspects of the Giggle.
Yeah.
Could have been longer. Why only 1 hour? Yeah, maybe a longer episode would have bit more. A lot of the horror-y, toy-makery stuff at the start felt a little rushed. It was like 5-10 minutes of them trapped in the horror house.
Yeah.
Then we had a puppet show and then got to the main shit.
Yeah.
It was like, we could have, just the whole thing could have kind of been stretched a little bit. Add an extra 15 minutes or something.
Yeah.
Masters in the Turf, Red Finger. We hear the voices of like a load of the past Masters.
Yeah. I should mention as well, like we watched it live, obviously, but then I assume you have as well.
I've watched it again.
Yeah, watched it again since.
I've watched it again since. I've watched reactions to it. I haven't watched any reviews of it, but I've watched. The One Who Waits, someone else's game.
Who is that?
They made the Toy Maker run.
Yeah.
So they're scary enough to make the Toy Maker run. So, maybe not in this. Obviously, you know I don't. Maybe not in this episode, but in the series a come.
That was my first thought when that line popped up. Was, ooh, is that the future?
Setting the seeds,
Arch.
sewing the strings. I think I mentioned it at the time. I wish there was a bit more Toy Maker reality bending.
Yeah.
Like when he was turning the people into balls and shit and like warp it and like... I want to see a bit more of the godlike power to him. It's sort of, as soon as he was sat in the cannon, he kind of stopped and just started shooting at everything.
It was kind of... It was hard to... In that short time, it was hard to convey... I mean, the Doctor did a little explainer, didn't he? But it's hard to convey that this guy is literally bigger than space and time in terms of he's outside of it. He doesn't follow the rules at all. Only the rules of play.
Like a cube type. Which again, just could have done with a little extra 15 minutes on the episode.
Be nice to see him on a bit of a rampage, maybe across. Oh, they maybe got to think about budget. Is probably why they didn't.
Yeah. But I mean, they could probably make him return because he's just he's folded up in a box somewhere.
Yeah. Speaking of that, his final words: "My legions are coming."
Yeah.
What was that about?
Okay. And we didn't see Beep the Meep, even though they mentioned that the boss would like to know about you. So I'm guessing
we don't know who the boss was.
Maybe instead. I thought at first the boss was going to be the Toy Maker, but maybe it is the one who is in wait.
I think we said it at the time. It would have been. Or I was certainly expecting, and so it would have been nice for me, that the Toy Maker was going to be a sort of villain of the 3 specials. Overarching villain.
I was kind of hoping, to be fair.
Yeah, I was a little bit disappointed that he was just one episode.
I do agree.
And maybe that would have been when we could have seen more of his power across the 3 episodes.
Because it could have been more like he was behind the things at the end of the universe rather than they caused him to exist or something.
Yeah.
Alonzi is a much better last words, and it's quite fitting in the terms of I don't want to go, let's go.
He's got over it, sort of thing.
Yes.
Yeah. I agree with that. I do still like the meme of it always being his last words though. If I don't want to go, even though it don't make sense.
I know.
But from a character development, it is better.
Yeah, I guess if we never see, considering what they've done with the episode, we're gonna see Tennant again at some point. But if we never see him again, that kind of makes it even more poetic.
Yeah.
Is that the final time we do see him is the one time he doesn't say, I don't want to go. Yeah. I think we mentioned we loved Nakuti's energy in the...
Shooty.
Oh, yeah. It's because I wrote it how it's... I said it how it's spelt. Shooty. I gotten to a point where I got used to that, and then I didn't.
His energy.
I like his energy, and I think at the time I mentioned the catch game could have been a bit more epic.
Yeah, I tell you what, on a rewatch, I didn't mind it so much. Is it,
I don't. Maybe if they'd have gone in like the unit building and moved about locations, even that there was a comment mentioning how he was having to play within the rules of our reality. That's why he couldn't do the reality bending during the game of catch.
I suppose, he was just challenged to a game of catch.
He had to play within our set. Yeah. I would have still liked maybe a little bit more movement in terms of the location. Say, like, when Tennant was fighting the Sycorax, and he kind of moved from in to out.
Yeah.
He could have maybe had that, and... But...
I think...
Yeah.
For me, it was like... It was just a bit of a... I know it was thematic, and it fitted the whole...
Felt a bit cheap way of ending it.
It was just a bit like, oh, is that it?
Yeah.
yeah. I think, ironically, if it was like a less interesting game, like just, a game of chess, or, Snap or something, that would have been... I think that ironically would have been better, because then they would have focused more on just sort of mind games.
Yes.
Rather than just it's a physical thing that just didn't matter much.
Ooh.
Although Shooty almost trying to get Tennant's doctor out was quite funny.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But that's where it would be like if they were having like a game of chess or something. Shooty would be like Yami from Yu-Gi-Oh, there behind, just like whispering moves and stuff.
That's a good point. They had to do something that would three people.
Break out the
Eiffel Tower.
I was going to say break out the N64. They're all just there playing like
Pokemon Stadium 2.
Yeah. What's the Mario party game one? Superstar DJ, whatever it. Anyway, I did write My Legions Are Coming. So maybe like, does that mean supernatural-esque energy is now part of the Doctor Who universe?
Oh, yeah.
Because it's sort of like the 10.2 opened the door for more sorts of like...
And his bloody salt.
Yeah.
Or salt.
Just like more sort of weird magic type things as opposed to strictly sci-fi. Won the game, and so the TARDIS splitting was Shooty's prize for the game.
Yeah.
Tennant's prize was getting rid of the toy maker. But again, this whole split, does that mean magic is now kind of in the universe? And
oh yeah, or was it like just then? Just
kind of like cartoon physics, where you just pull out a big mallet, and that was a little silly.
Yeah.
Could have maybe found a different way of... What would have been maybe better is, in order to keep it as one TARDIS but still have Tennant's Doctor keep his TARDIS, is basically Tennant kept the TARDIS, but when he's about to regenerate into Shooty, he buries it somewhere so that Shooty can go and... So at the end of that episode, rather than splitting the TARDIS in two, Shooty gives it to Tennant, waves off the Donna family, and then sort of turns around, and there's just a cupboard there, and he just opens it, and
he's left it there. Yeah, it would make sense.
That would have been... I think I would have preferred that.
It was a bit sort of cheesy.
Yeah.
I feel like on a rewatch, they did it was a brief explanation, but the fact that the toy maker's rules are still in play, it did make sense. I did think it was silly.
We're on Disney Plus now, so we get the wholesome Disney movie ending, evil stepmother included.
Yep. We didn't have the toy maker falling slowly into...
I guess he folded slowly into a... Tennant, it's not the first time Tennant split into two doctors.
No, that's true. He's got a forum for that now, hasn't he?
Yeah. It's the second anniversary special where the TARDIS gets airlifted by unit.
Yeah. At least they checked with him first this time.
Yeah. companions didn't have much to do, but it was nice to see them there.
Yeah. Handmaidens.
Yeah. It's nice to see the Doctors getting along for once.
Yeah.
There's no dick waving contest between, like, every Doctor, whenever they meet up, seems to have a dick wave.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
my Sonic's bigger than your Sonic, and Disney. Okay, with the Disney money, does this mean we can get more like licensed songs?
Oh.
Because we've had Spice Girls.
Oh yeah.
Shooty's got a jukebox in his TARDIS.
Oh yeah. It'll just be Disney songs.
They can afford the rights.
The Imperial March from Star Wars.
I mean, you could see them making a joke of that though, or something like the Daleks are coming and someone pulls it out. But anyway, I like that he's got over the fact that Tennant's Doctor's got over the fact that regeneration was dying, and now he literally turns around and says, "Remember, it's not dying." That was like a nice. Oh.
I guess that's the difference between I don't want to go and L&Z, isn't it?
Yeah. Were you about to say something?
I've forgotten. Oh yes, I remember. I was about to just correct you. It's not a jukebox. Remember, it's according to the archives. It's an iPod.
It's an okay. Yes, my apologies. Oh yeah, no mention of Yaz and the gang.
Not important.
I suppose, did any of them have a bad ending?
I mean, Yaz didn't
want to
get
go
her end away. Not that she has one, but you know.
But yeah, no, I know, yeah. But they all apart from the best character of the entire Whittaker run, who was only in it for, well, officially in it for one episode, Grace. The other Grace, not the 8th Doctor Grace. Okay.
Yeah, no. Yeah. They just went to their support group, didn't they? That was it. Okay. Yeah.
But the Toymaker should have used that then. And finally, all the others you have left psychologically scarred, having to seek each other's help in support.
Yeah. You don't have enough puppets.
No.
There's a row of them. Yeah.
Oh, but then, like, Bendy Wendy reality magic.
Wendy. For a moment, I was trying to think which companion that was.
Using the reality magic, he could have had, like, the Yaz and the gang, but then just dropping down, surrounding the Doctor and Donna are just puppets of every companion.
Yeah. Did you watch the behind the scenes?
No, I did not.
Oh, all the puppets were actual puppets.
I could imagine.
What's his face? Neil Patrick Harris was puppeteering them.
Oh, okay.
Except on the close-up shots that they did, like, pick-up shots. But
fair. I'm almost done, don't worry. Martha's the only Tennant companion who didn't get to live with her clone Doctor.
Yeah.
Martha's always getting the shaft.
Poor old Martha.
I love Martha. She was, like, apart from Donna and apart from the nobles of the entire Tennant run, Martha's probably my second favourite in line, apart from Wilf and Donna and that dynamic.
Yeah.
Martha was amazing. Yeah.
Especially she got a sort of a happy ending.
Yeah.
Not that we'll ever see her husband again now.
I mean, she got a happy ending, but considering the actress she got the happy ending.
Exactly, that's what I mean. We'll never
know. We will never know. And my final note is I don't like that the bioregeneration was put off as a Time Lord myth. I kind of would have liked it if it was just in the wacky Doctor energy where Shooty's like, bioregeneration. I mean, that's not a thing. I just made it up.
Yeah,
but
that was a better...
It was more just sort of like, Doctor's just making this shit up as he goes along, but that's kind of what he's always done, and...
It just makes sense.
It's like, why did it have to be a myth? This could literally just be a new thing that's never happened to Time Lords before, so the Doctor's wave it.
Yeah.
Bioregeneration, we'll call it that.
And the Toymaker's there, so if you don't like it, I'd blame him.
Yeah. Yeah. I like the bioregeneration idea and all that, but just that calling it a Time Lord myth just irked me a little bit. It's like, why'd you have to, like, muddy it with lore? Just have it be its thing. It was its thing, it's fun. Quirky. I don't know.
Let's have a look.
That was my notes. I think, like I said, I had more, but they obviously weren't important enough for you to remember. All in all, yeah. I loved the specials. It brought back a lot of my childhood nostalgia. In order, I think maybe Wild Blue Yonder was still my favourite, although the character pieces of the Giggle was better than Wild Blue Yonder. Wild Blue Yonder was more mind gamey.
Yeah.
Whereas the Giggle was just fun with people we know.
It was
and
a
love.
giggle.
It was a giggle. Yeah, but no, like just companions we know and love. They got a great actor for the Toy Maker. I love Neil Patrick Harris anyway, and I just want more of him now.
Yeah.
Both the villains. I mean, no, it wouldn't work. I was gonna say maybe they could get Tate and Tennant back if you bring back those end of the universe villains somehow. But the fact that they're not there anymore means that those things don't exist.
Yeah.
But Beat and Toymaker, I love them both, and I kind of want them back for more.
Yeah.
And I think I would have liked the Toymaker to have been a main arc villain for an entire.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe
even carrying on into Shooty's run.
Yeah. Right. Well, I'll.
Yes.
So the ha 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 was in the music throughout the episode as well, which obviously didn't notice the first time around. It was like his little leitmotif. Kate Lethbridge Stewart without the Z-Dex could work as a PIP assessor in the UK. I've seen you walking. You're not disabled. That's.
But then does that mean that that's what Kate secretly thinks?
Well, that's what. Yeah.
But she just holds it back for the sake of Is Kate?
That's a good point, because the Doctor
is
makes
Kate
the point
Stewart secretly a bigot?
Because the Doctor
answers on a comment.
The Doctor even makes the point, doesn't he, that actually this is all just
the human race.
Yeah.
Okay, and you spoon in the cell.
Yeah, the one who waits. He saw it hiding and he ran, but that's someone else's game. We've mentioned.
I can't think of Omega. It's the only thing I can think of that's maybe bigger than the Toymaker in terms of, unless it's something completely new. It's the only thing I can think of that's making me think it's bigger than the Toymaker. Although one thing I do want to see more is the other Time Lords. I love the Master. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Bring the Rani back. Maybe you can gender bend the Rani. Rani's not a gender specific title, is it? Same with the Monk. They've already.
Yeah.
Gender bent the Monk in Big Finish. I think she was the nun rather than the monk. Yeah. But even then, just some of the old the Monk, the Rani. See a few more of them. I'm not sorry.
That's right. Yeah, no, I don't. I know the Monk. Obviously, I've seen the couple of the episodes he was in. I didn't really know much about the Rani. I think she was into like a biological struggle, wasn't she? Yeah.
Geneticist. And I think she owned a couple of planets or something.
Oh, right. Because, like, my instinctive thought is, if you're going to have an evil Time Lord, you just use the Master.
But you don't want to overdo the Master.
Yeah. If you can make the Rani different enough. Anyway, the shots where the Toymaker has his gold tooth have a full prosthetic top row. They showed that in the behind the scenes.
I noticed there was a lot.
Way too many teeth.
Lot of teeth.
Way too many teeth.
I think that was one of my notes I lost.
Imagine if 10.2 now regenerates into the Valiard.
Oh, he who waits.
Oh, maybe.
Who's stronger than the Toymaker, other than the Doctor, but the Doctor that's evil and doesn't hold back? Maybe. Maybe.
Well, I mean, like, the Toymaker mentions that he played games with like the Guardians of Time and things like that. So, like, you'd have to get. I think Time Lord is not as powerful as the Toymaker.
Yeah.
I wondered if it might be.
But then,
like
the Doctor isn't. It's far more than just another Time.
They're the timeless child, aren't they?
I mean, and like they've faced the gods of Ragnarok and.
Well, I wondered if it would be like some sort of like, great old one type thing, like Fenric or that sort of.
Oh, Fenric would be a nice. Yeah. Fenric, Valiard, or Omega. Those are the three I'm happy to see return at any time.
I read Bi-Generation was probably brought into being by the weird reality bending going on around the Toymaker.
Yeah, which would have held to the whole fact of it not being a Time Lord myth, and it's just. It happened because of that, and Shooty's being quirky about it. Yeah. It's what it is. Like it or lump it. Yeah. I did quite like. I know the woke mobs and stuff out there aren't gonna like, but I like how just kind of Russell. This entire set of specials was Russell just not giving a shit.
Yeah.
And he's just kind of, you're gonna complain, and I kind of gonna make you complain. It's part of me respects him for that.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
I liked watching the Unleashed and the behind the scenes stuff, and like there's been like videos on the YouTube channel as well.
I'm glad Unleashed is back, or Confidential's back,
Yeah.
but it's now Unleashed.
Yeah.
That was, again, it's nostalgic.
Yeah.
After every episode, there's a behind the scenes.
Hello, I'm Stefan Powell. This is Doctor Who Unleashed.
Oh, okay.
Russell the Davis, when he talks about some of the stuff he's doing, like, he obviously genuinely really cares about it.
Oh,
it's not just like pandering for the sake of it. He's genuinely...
in terms of being a
representation and all that sort of stuff. Yeah.
No, I get that.
I think that's the big difference. It's like there are some things where it's.
But then again, as we've mentioned before, it's like considering the other stuff he writes outside of Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Why are people surprised?
Yeah.
That's his thing, literally.
Yeah.
And trust me, well, I don't know from person, but I know the thing. I don't know the Davis. I mean, you wouldn't say no to the Davis.
The Davis.
Is the Davis. Yeah. Like, he's not even physically my type, but you wouldn't say no. Plus, you never know. Get a role on an episode.
Yeah, casting couch.
That's it.
Hashtag me too.
Yeah. I mean, the only time you would, I guess.
I guess. Shooty's final scene where he's just looking at the time rotor with a big smile on his face, was any of that acting? I've read, but I think I've seen from interviews. I don't think he was a mega fan beforehand, so I think it was acting. But I wrote this anyway.
But like, just why do you think I've built just a TARDIS in my bedroom? It's because just the vibe and the energy of just sort of standing here and looking at a TARDIS. It's just kind of like Yes. Oh, I would. Anytime I look at that TARDIS, even like I've been cast as a Doctor months ago. I've been filming scenes and stuff. But anytime we're there filming a scene, it'd be like, Ozzy, we said action. Oh yeah. We're there fiddling with shit.
The slightly racist angle to the toy maker was deliberate.
I figured as a callback.
Exactly. So yeah. Russell the Davis didn't want to whitewash the character by ignoring that, because he said in the interview, like, he knew people would say, oh, you've just put this character in without acknowledging that he was a racist Oriental stereotype before it.
No, fair. I like just how, and the amount of accents he went through and stuff. Yeah.
And he was directly racist to the guy at the start.
Yeah. Sunnier Climes. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I quite liked that you can't hide the fact that people are assholes.
Yeah.
Sometimes you've just got there's gonna be assholes. You can't stop them being on telly, because then
especially not on Naked Attraction.
I've never actually watched that.
No, me neither. I think they're facing forwards anyway, aren't they, on that? Anyway. Essentially it's a reboot now, is what I've written. All the emotional baggage about the past has been forgotten about.
That I like. Yeah. I quite like that. I like that the Doctor has just finally got over shit for once.
It will get sorted out in Noble Temple Rehab.
I don't like that we're now sort of doing numbering system reboots.
I don't like that it's now called season 1.
It
is now called season 1. Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't like that.
It's still the same show.
You don't need to. You can reboot the story and characters without rebooting the show.
Yeah. But I've written, it's also a way of not disrespecting your friend's timeless child shite, because him and Chibnall will get on, I think.
Yeah.
Whilst still just completely ignoring it going forward.
Agreed. But I think that's what I was hoping for the timeless child shit, was that it wouldn't be forgotten, it just wouldn't be focused on. You get the mention of it happened, but the point of it happened is that it happened, it's not now. Let's get on with that. Yeah. And is that...
But that's all my notes.
All your notes.
I just closed them, so I'm opening them again. Because I made some notes for this episode too.
I say, in terms of, like, if we were rating the 3 specials, I'd say they all kind of have the same rating. Would you? Because they've all got different things going for them in different ways.
I'd give the first one a 7, the second one an 8, the third one a 7.5.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm deliberately rating down now after the Chibnall era.
Well, yeah.
I got caught up in things and rated them too highly.
And I'm not... Yeah. But even, like, I don't know what number to settle on, but they all are within at least, like, a number or so away. Like, they're all either 7 and 8s, or 6 and 7s, or 5s and 6s, or 4s and 5. Like, no. They're above 5, because they're above average.
Yes.
So they're all at least, like, 7... Yeah, I'd say 7 and 8s are good numbers. It wasn't staying anymore, that's why I kind of slid it into the thing.
There we go.
Just fixing the TARDIS. She's old, ancient. Yeah, but... all in all, just really good. Didn't feel like an anniversary.
No.
But who cares about the 60th? Give it 15 more years and then the 75th is kind of like a proper anniversary.
Yes. Oh, reminds me. There are a load of clips on YouTube of a 20th anniversary panel with Patrick Troughton, Peter Davison, Tom Baker, maybe Sylvester McCoy, I can't remember. They're
blasphemy. I'm joking.
Really, really funny.
I can imagine. If I've not seen them before, they sound familiar now. Because I've been through phases of just watching a load of panels.
Yeah. I don't have the details, but there's a channel online that's basically just uploaded all this panel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, yeah, no, go find them. Well, shall we prepare for the main Advent?
The main event.
The main Advent calendar.
Doctor Who Season 1, Episode 1. But it's Doctor Who... It's like how I always used to say, you know, Doctor Who 2005 and Doctor Who 1963. This is now Doctor Who 2023, Season 1.
Okay, that's, that is one... Ah!
It's 5 o'clock.
It's 5:30. I gotta take my slut pill.
Oh.
No,
Ozzy doesn't want to get pregnant.
I don't want to get pregnant with HIV, so... I was going to say I'd refuel just before we begin. But, I did think is what, like... Am I on camera? Just about. Hang on, if I go over here to say it. So, like... The only thing I like is that you can kind of think of like you could have like a... The only thing about this being a reboot in a way is that you could just add like a new title to it in terms of era. So you have Classic Who, you have New Who, and then you have... This could be Modern Who. That's the only maybe way to distinguish. Or you change...
Old Who, Middle Who, New Who.
Or like... Yeah, or it wouldn't be New Who, it just be... Yeah.
Next Who.
Like, or Classic Who, Old Who, New Who. Because classics will always be the classics.
Yeah.
That just makes you feel old,
Yeah.
doesn't it? Yeah.
I forget that New Who started 18 years ago?
Almost.
Was it?
Oh, 2005.
18 years ago.
Oh, 19 almost. Because it was about March, wasn't it? March, April-ish.
I can't remember. It was, I think it was...
That it came back.
Yeah. So, yeah, New Who is now old enough to drink. in a pube.
In Britain, at least.
Yeah. What was it? How old do you have to be to have a drink with a meal in a pub? Because that's in an In-Betweeners episode, isn't it?
Oh.
They go into a pub and they buy a man a roast so they could have...
I think, isn't that like 16 or something?
I'm not sure. I just don't know.
I think it might be 15 or 16, and then I believe from 18 it's...
Yeah.
Oh,
I know the 18
go.
one. Yeah. Because it's also the age most people go to uni, which is dangerous. Just continue picking at these digestive shards.
Main reason I came over was because I left the mouse over
Ah, the
here.
moose.
I'm gonna need this. So yeah, that was a nice, probably good. I don't know how long we've been going. 15-20 minute intro.
Yeah, 35 minutes.
35 minutes.
In fact,
just,
we can waffle on.
just banging on about the Giggle and etc. But it was all on theme.
Yep.
Now we're actually going to begin with Doctor Who 2023. The Church on Ruby Road.
It also gets even more confusing now because there's 2 season 1s and a series 1.
That's why I don't...
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh! That's what they should do. Instead of calling it season 1, call it chapter 1.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say season A.
Or, no. So, like, we've had season, we've had series, we've got chapters.
Yeah, I like it.
And then, like, in 20 odd years,
again,
they could have, like...
Experiment now.
Bullet point. Bullet point 1. I don't know. But we are back for Doctor Who. Chapter 1, Episode 0. I kind of want to just call it Chapter...
Chapter 1.
They're just going to be chapters from here on in.
Chapter 1, part 1.
Well, it's part 0, isn't it? Is this even part... This is...
Oh, yes, part 0, yeah, that's
yeah,
right.
because it's Christmas. Technically. Yeah, ignore all the readouts at the bottom of the
Setting
screen.
phasers to Christmas, Captain.
Ding, 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 ding. If I could have set up like OBS like quick things, and I just press a button and then like a snow effect falls. But it's fine. Let's go. Watch now. Where's my mouse? There. What? What?
That's the Giggle.
Oh. What? What's it doing? Why is it not...
That one, yeah.
Come and make a little magic with us this
Oh, I'm gonna come and make a little magic.
I watched that Nigella's Amsterdam Christmas.
I've got my magic container right here.
I didn't intend to watch Nigella's Amsterdam Christmas, but when I switched the telly on, she was halfway through making this really nice looking pudding, and I was like, oh, I've got to see how this turns out.
Universe. I do like that.
Once upon a time, late
Once upon a time,
Christmas Eve, a stranger came to the church in Ruby Road.
Oh. And he burnt it to the ground. Oh, okay.
Arms the most precious gift of all.
My
A newborn child. A baby girl.
equal baby.
Just before midnight, she left her daughter on the steps of the church.
But there was still 40 minutes until the service ended, so the child died of hypothermia.
Froze to death.
Only the strong survive.
This where she was found.
That made me wonder about Harry Potter. Dumbledore and McGonagall never knocked on that door. They just left him there.
Yeah.
How long was
Good
little
point.
baby Harry just sleep?
Was it summer?
It's they. Okay.
Known as
Shoot it. I mean. Oh. He's already got his clothes on then.
Oh,
No-
I should mention. Yeah.
No
we
scene
didn't
of the
see
Doctor
that.
Pig. Oh.
I uploaded a video to my secret channel, Club.
I did see it, but I didn't watch it because I didn't know if it would
No, I literally just moved some things around in this intro to make it work better.
to and match with the theme. Yeah.
Why are we doing this?
Copyright.
So what the name? Ruby. Named after Ruby Road. So I was found. 18 years ago. So you were a foundling and you were fostered by Carla, who then went on to adopt you, is that right?
Yeah, and she's amazing. I mean, she's not, but she's the best one we could ever have.
So life's been good, would you say?
Yeah, not bad. I mean, we've had
The mum's gonna die by the end of this run.
They always do.
But they don't. Not in a Davis era, but
She couldn't afford care and she would never move to the north in a million years. So, yeah, that's been tricky and expensive.
No one would move to London.
I know, so that's left me a bit stranded. I think just still waiting for my life to begin.
Sorry, can we stop? Is there a radio or something? Is there a door open? I'm getting a noise.
What sort of noise?
It's you
Sounds
talking.
Like voices, like a whisper.
It won't be long.
Oh, it's ghosts.
Remember using
It's
those
what
phrases.
it's. I'm gonna get
Some people think it's a bit
Derek
old-fashioned.
O'Cara or whatever his name is.
He's dead.
Burst through the doors.
Maybe it was his ghost.
Oh,
I love that. Yeah, fondled.
Seems to have gone.
fondled.
Sorry about that.
That's a good word.
Sounds good.
Okay, so let's
Add to the list of satisfying words.
Lovely woody sort of word.
The show is to see if we can help you. In the old days, foundlings were left without a trace, but now
Is that an official term for?
magic.
I think so.
Okay.
I've not heard it before.
No, I hadn't.
But yeah, it's...
I'm going to use it to help track your genetic heritage. And we're hoping to be able to trace your birth mother.
It's one of the gremlins. That's the only thing I know about this episode. I've seen thumbnails of the gremlins,
But we really can't work
which I'm kind of excited for, just because I'm a fan of the movies Gremlins and practical effects and stuff.
They might not want to be found,
Oh.
and we have to respect that.
One of them is portrayed by the actress who played Poe in the Teletubbies.
Oh! Fun fact.
Before. Just the truth.
Oh.
Oh my god, are you okay? I'm fine, it missed. I'm okay, it missed.
It's the Final Destination ghost. You didn't see that woman die. She just did, though.
That woman.
Davina
McCall!
Oh, was it? I didn't notice.
The Davina McCall!
To be fair, I've not watched a lot of it.
Ba-bum-bum.
Sorry, you are? Sorry. Is that you?
I don't know, I think she's dead.
Give me some Willy!
Right, I said sorry, okay?
Can you drink Gaudete?
Can we do what?
Open my mouth to breathe the words to you. The words just won't come out, so I cried. It's just one touch to
I know, it's the drink instinct. Oh, it's a BBC One open. I didn't.
I hate when you go out and someone else is wearing a kilt.
Length of that arm.
My arm's too long.
Oh.
Careful!
Thank you. Oh, you were just over there.
Health and safety. Gin and tonic division. Did I ask, does that happen to you a lot? Knocking things over?
Oh, all the time, but I'm just losing.
No, you're not. It's worse than that.
You've got cerebral palsy.
Merry Christmas.
I was just gonna say she cheated death and now death's after her again.
Yeah. The death goblins.
Yeah. Is that the same? That looks like the same department store that Rose used to work at, and it got
Oh
blew
god, I
up.
think it is. Yeah. Or it's on the same block at least.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a good 15, 20 years since then. They would have repurposed the building.
Yeah.
And then just to make it worse, Bobby McGee asked you out.
Bobby McGeever.
Oh.
Look, and who's in the centre of it? Me.
I like how he's switching up outfits quite often. Like, part of me is, I know, like, you need the costume brand of the Doctor, but why doesn't the Doctor just change clothes every day?
Yeah.
To match wherever he is? Okay. So they are directly after her.
He's got a wardrobe like Marge Simpson's where it's just the same outfit every time.
Well, all the Doctors until now have, at least.
Yeah.
Regenerates again.
You alright?
A pram at midnight.
She out on the rob. I was thinking it's because. Oh, okay.
It's my shopping.
Because there was I swear there was something where like a superhero saved a woman on a pram in something, but it turned out she had just robbed stuff and she had just like a load of stuff in there. I can't remember what it was.
I can only think of in Speed, the bus hits a pram.
Name?
And it's just a woman
Yes.
having beer in it.
Yes.
Can't say this just passing by. Employer, myself, address that blue box over there. Now, if you don't mind, I just got snowman and I would like to go home.
So this is the new companion.
That's why. I mean, I keep saying we need more male companions.
She's gonna say yes. Who is your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Ask her to marry me on Christmas Day.
Scale?
How do you know?
Yeah. I've got that to look forward to.
Screwdriver in pain.
I'm done with that.
Screwdriver, which is Sonic. And that precise pain.
Oh, that's not. Is that the new Sonic?
I'm not a fan.
I'm guessing that she's a she. Because 91% of women she's
It could be a Sonic device because it's got a panel on it. It's not
Yeah.
a screwdriver, is it?
It's no.
And that's why she loves you. Merry Christmas.
Okay, not a fan of the Sonic. Sarge, you're never gonna believe this.
A bit of this is filmed in Bristol. I don't know if this is.
Oh.
I don't recognise it.
I wouldn't know.
Is that Bristol?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I thought that's the College Green. This is Bristol, this bit.
Okay. No, it's not. It looks quite sunny, to be fair.
Lousy Smarch weather.
Yeah.
Here's the season.
It's what you get for filming it in the early time of the year for
Yeah.
Christmas, yeah. Everyone.
Bum bum.
Oh, okay, thank God. I was getting ready to turn the music down because the music.
Yeah.
I'm calisthenics. I keep myself fit and able. Thank you very much. I did a fun run last Easter in 25 minutes flat.
It was only
Blisters the
half a
size
mile,
of
but
Yeah.
peas, and I kept going. But all the same, how am I supposed to get round that great big thing? I hope you don't mean me. Oh, Merry Christmas, Ruth. Have you seen what he's done? Putting that there?
Well, what makes you think it was me?
Because you've never liked me. I've seen you looking. Isn't it your birthday, love?
Oh, it is, yeah. It was a Christmas Eve, baby. So, what is that thing?
Police box. Haven't seen one on the streets of London for 50 years. And I don't
Not the
wanna see
shopping.
one now.
Well, season of goodwill and all that. Hey, try not to
I've noticed Ruby's got a blue front door as well, like a TARDIS.
Okay. Apologies if you can hear our own little gremlins here.
except I dropped the eggs, which is a really big problem because the shop's closed for all of one day.
Guess what? We're having a baby!
No way, you're kidding!
Little girl.
Seriously?
Isn't it brilliant? All of a rush. I couldn't say no.
What? Hold on. You mean now?
Today, Christmas Eve.
That's amazing. How old?
Newborn.
No, that's a coincidence.
That's what I say.
So, oh my god, are we even ready? What did they say? What happened? We're having a baby?
That's Christmas, right? Sleepless nights and stinking knackers. Ruby, baby, knock.
Now we gotta go and buy more shit! I guess a newborn don't need many presents, do you?
No, it's true. That lady in the bed, by the way, great character.
Wait, oh, okay.
Funny though, a baby on Christmas Eve. Just like me.
I got lucky all those years ago. If you ever find her, your other mother, I'm gonna tell her.
You bitch!
You cow.
Yeah. You leave my baby on the streets. You cold. I was going somewhere with the church in the snow, but my trailer fault went.
looking for my name. I bet this one's all Christmassy, like Noel or Eve.
Or Holly.
Or Carol.
Well, if we name them after the place we find them, then flat.
Yeah.
What a terrible name.
Oh, an absolutely terrible name. Awful. That's for the safe box. Happy birthday. Carla said, what a day. Oh, and I raided the provisions, but the cupboard was bare. So, it's a section 20. We'd have kept little Lulu Bell on the walls, but we haven't got the staff.
What happened to the mum?
Just can't cope. And the family is too complicated for words, but I'm hopeful. I think she'll be with you 5 or 6 days, so we can see what's what. Oh, you've been painting.
Making the place our own. Because we're never going to move her. I am not going anywhere. Shackle me to this bed. And where is my cup of tea?
Merry Christmas, Cherry. We should really get you a ground floor flat.
Not moving.
Okay.
Yep, see what I mean?
She's already up high in my books. Yep.
Remember me. It's a terrible name.
We're all off until the 27th, but maybe, as a rough plan, you could bring her to the hospital on Thursday, 28th, maybe 10 o'clock. I'll text you. It's just for a meeting with Mum, start bonding. Yeah, we might have to go shopping first. These nappies are for 6-month-olds. I'm an idiot.
Shops are still open. Hold on. I like to take a snap.
Still get billed for those.
You wait long enough, they're fashionable again.
I mean, true.
There you go. Welcome to the family, Lulu. Lulu sounds
Gonna run out of
nice.
room on that. We gotta start using the freezer soon.
And I can get some more eggs. Anything else?
Oh, babe. And I'll walk to Portobello Road and have a proper shop.
I can do it.
No,
Portobello
I
mushroom.
want to get something for Lulu. Christmas and birthday.
Soft thing. She might only be with us for a couple of days.
I'm leaving you in charge. Rule number 1. Don't lose the baby.
I'll try my best.
She comes back from the shops. The flat's burnt down, but Ruby's there with the baby. She's like, I didn't lose the baby.
These works underneath you.
we lost the old lady upstairs, I'm afraid. I couldn't carry both the baby down and but.
Hello? Davina call?
Oh, okay. Now I reckon.
Oh my god. Merry Christmas. It's nice to hear from you.
It's not great timing.
And it's not good news, I'm afraid.
I'm so sorry. I know it's your birthday, but there is no trace of your mum or dad.
It's the gremlins.
No, that's
You're a gremlin, baby. They're happy.
Ooh, unless she
But,
is alien or something, like Space Baby.
Spaby.
Spady.
If your parents aren't on some kind
Or from like a woman from a part. Have you seen the Super Mario Brothers movie?
okay.
The original one?
Yeah.
Yeah, but a long time
Because the
ago.
intro to that was just like a hooded woman dropping off a baby at a church,
Oh,
and it was she's from the Mushroom Kingdom basically. It's Princess Ruby. That's where I was
Ruby.
going with that.
And it's really very kind of you to let me know yourself.
there is
Is there a lot of red theming to her? Her phone's red, her
Oh,
jumper's
yeah.
red,
Like a
rubies
yeah.
are red.
Yeah, violets are blue. Rubies are red, sapphires are blue.
Oh.
Bad luck. It's never stopped.
Oh.
I've been hit
That tree's going over. It was on a precarious
on dry land.
the way you framed it.
I've even been trampled by a moose. Thinking it all comes back to when I met you.
You bad luck, bitch.
I suppose the funny thing is I have been having bad luck recently, but I just keep dropping things. I knew it. But they're all accidents. How do we stop
Blue
them?
theme in this room.
I'm begging you. Tell me how I can make it stop. I'm terrified.
Oh.
Sooner or later,
Davina McCall gonna get killed.
I can't ignore it.
In the Hooniverse, she's dead.
This time,
Yes.
Shit. I mean, to be fair, if you're only having a one-off cameo in Doctor Who and you know you're only ever going to be in it,
Yeah.
have a death scene.
Chittering.
Oh. Ah. It's Labyrinth!
Yeah.
David Bowie's gonna appear in the window. Oh.
Her face went.
You can see it's probably picked it up, went, what the fuck's this? Click. Ah, no, don't like that. Dropped it on the floor.
I just realised as well, killer Christmas trees are a tradition, aren't they, in Doctor Who?
Oh, especially Russell's era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you just say something? Was that a hiss? Because let me tell you, I'm not. Oh my god!
Well, move more to the middle of the roof so you're not like right on the edge.
Give me back my bacon!
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Ruby on the blimp, Rose on the blimp.
Yeah.
At least the t-shirt's a bit more
Yeah.
conspicuous this time. Okay.
What did you do that for? Who sees a ladder and just pops up a ladder in the sky?
I like,
and you
okay.
go, yeah,
I like a high energy doctor.
Yeah.
Like an action hero doctor.
What's your name?
Ruby? Ruby Sunday?
Is it up until this point the episode's been kind of dead in terms of storyline and stuff? I haven't clasped in. It's hopefully now it's gonna pick up.
There are creatures.
Goblins?
Goblins.
The goblins.
I do love Shooty's energy though.
So I spent a lot of time hanging with things. I invented these.
Gloves.
Intelligent gloves. One each. Should work, put it on. Because I thought to myself, what's the problem with hanging on? It's all the friction and the weight and the burn, so I got rid of that. The gloves are kind of super kinetic transfer of mass.
I like more gadgets.
Better. The glove takes all my weight. All the weight is in the glove. So nothing burns, nothing pulls, nothing hurts. Ta-da!
I'm lightweight.
Ooh, I like that motif in.
Gravity exists in the glove, not in you.
Or the mass and dense and mavity exists in the glove.
Oh, we're still mavitying it. I quite like if that's gonna be a running thing.
Do you know why they call them goblins? Because they like to gobble you up. And this lot wouldn't gobble up.
Sorry to interrupt, I wanted to point that out.
I think
when
I
it
was just saying something about gadgets. Maybe I like that we're seeing a few more gadgets.
Where they exist.
I've always said I wanted a more gadget
happened. Yeah.
type of doctor. Oh fuck. Okay, we're going to Neverland. Second star on the right, straight on till morning. That was the left.
Beautiful.
They're right.
What would they do to us?
No, they're wrong.
Oh, they eat us too.
Mad design for a ship though.
Oh, yeah?
CG's a little uncanny, but
That was practical.
all of it. Okay.
They were practical goblins. They duplicated them with CG in some points,
Okay.
I can't believe a single thing that's happening. And
I mean, yeah, she's accepted it quite easily.
it's my birthday.
Is it what now?
Oh, never mind me. They're going to eat Lulabelle. What time's dinner?
No, but it's Lulabelle's birthday. That's such no shots called Lulabelle. And it's your birthday on the same day?
Yeah, but it doesn't mean anything. It's just a coincidence.
Learn the language. That's why they went after Lulabelle. Coincidence is what makes the baby tasty. That's how these goblins work. Chance and coincidence and luck. That's how I spotted you. You've been having lots of bad luck, yes?
Yes, that started way back. I mean, Lulu arrived today. I started having accidents weeks ago.
That was paving the way. These goblins are time riders. They can surf the waves of time. You spotted the chance of coincidence and you went back and you wove you in.
Wait, so they caused my accidents? Were they trying to kill me?
No.
They were trying to kill Davina.
If you walk through a day without any bad luck, that's fine. That day's nothing. But if you have lots of accidents, it stitches you in, it weaves you into the day. You become all complicated and knotted and vivid. All that we've been up to.
It's a fun idea.
The same birthday as yours with a bedroom that is high up in the sky. All the more convenient for a goblin ship. Oh, it's like a tapestry. It's gorgeous.
How do you know all of
I
this?
don't. It's a brand new science for me and I love it. The language of luck. Because what is a coincidence but a form of accident? Two things bumping together unexpectedly. Like you and me.
No, but who are you? Why are you an expert in time traveling?
I like that we're seeing a bit more of the sciencey doctor side
They are
now.
not time travelers. Excuse me. Time travelers are great. Like the best. Like wow. Just not just bimble.
So if they're why did they pick on Davina McCall?
Oh, that was just fun.
Why did you do that?
I spent a long
yeah.
summer with Harry Houdini.
Name drop, I was wondering. Minnie's got. I like, because it's a goblin ship, they have to crouch.
Yeah.
So it was an easy set to build, they only had to build half of it.
Yeah.
Why? What is that thing?
Sonic screwdriver. A screwdriver means screws. These look burn everything in knots.
Wood.
The thread of destiny.
Oh.
Hey, we've got to get out because they could be in maybe any second now.
What time are you born?
I don't know, they kind of just guessed 2 o'clock, 2 p.m.
Right. So, language, tapestry, coincidence. That must be the time for the feast. What time is it now?
2 p.m?
5 to 2.
Yeah. Okay.
We're circling back to your plan. The pattern is causing me to hurry up.
Yes, well, if you gave me a hand.
I am learning the vocabulary of rope. This stuff is their version of wires and electricity. So if we trip the right switch.
You can speak well. We can't exactly sneak around like giants in this place.
Even a leaky old goblin ship has the equivalent of ventilation shafts.
I like the noise it makes.
Yes.
I can't say I like how flat it looks.
Yeah, it's just like that, like a phone or something.
Yeah.
That'll be one soon. Sonic phone.
Like I've got, it's like one of my Power Ranger gadgets, basically. Or like a Digivice.
Yeah.
Jesus, it is Labyrinth. They're getting musical. Oh Jesus, they are getting musical.
So
Okay,
Russell
fair.
the Davis has said
The
he's been
Davis.
dying for years to do a musical.
Okay, I mean, I'd like a full musical where the
Like Buffy.
yes,
Because this is what he said. He's since Buffy as well. Everyone's been asking him. He's been waiting for the right set of circumstances.
Okay.
You know, Christmas
Did they
episode,
even then-
magic-y goblins. You know,
but is this the only song we get in this episode?
I won't say one way or
Okay,
the other.
okay,
Actually, no, I will. Yes, it is.
yeah, and it's not a musical.
No.
You've got a musical number in an episode.
Baby steps.
I want like literally like Buffy, where the plot of the episode is causing people to sing,
Yeah.
and the Doctor has to figure out why. Or they just land somewhere where singing is the way they speak there.
Yes.
Whose ship this is?
Hearing hearing Russell talk about this, I get the feeling you might get your wish.
Okay.
There's the
Okay.
king. Also practical. 5 people inside it.
This does feel like it does feel like a Buffy episode in a way. Like, the villainous monsters have kidnapped a child, so the Slayer's got to go save it.
I think that one's Poe with the hat.
Okay. Yeah, it's on Disney now. You can. Oh. Oh. I realised. Ciao, I'm back. No, they must have put the ears in.
See? I'm a doctor, and this is my friend, Ruby Sunday. And I would just like to say...
Look, was that the first time we've heard her last name? I didn't clock
No,
her.
they mentioned
No,
it.
I didn't clock her last name.
Why stop
I've heard that last name.
She was found on a Sunday.
She was left by Arlo Hannon. George Sunday, my hero.
Ah.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's quite fun.
You get heavy.
I quite like how they got them in with the singing. That
Yeah.
was the musical number weren't getting me until they introduced that. I like his colourful shoes. I just yeah, the story of this episode hasn't gripped me 100%, but just the energy and the characters I do really like. That's my pre-end of episode review. No, Tara.
I'm the doctor.
Well, hello, Doctor. Oh, okay.
Oh, you don't need me. You got your family looking after you.
We treat queens of area.
Your name is Cherry.
It is.
Cherry Sunday.
Like the tasty tree.
Yes. I'll see you later, Cherry, okay?
She was there, she just goes,
Are we safe now? I mean, can that ship come sailing down? What do we do, Kill Girls?
That's the point, we haven't exactly stopped them, have we? Yeah.
Accidents. That is how they get us.
Did they cause all accidents?
Is there anything in the kitchen?
I was going to say, be more specific. We've got a toaster, we've got a cooker, we've got shells.
Death trap. Check everything there. The wiring and the plugs. Who are they?
Oh, that's lovely. His name's Jojo. It's all the kids that she's fostered for years. She still keeps in touch with some of them.
The ones that are alive.
The ones that haven't been ate.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
I've gone away. Make sure the oven's off. Yeah?
You know, if you told me I'd be spending my birthday fighting magic.
It's not magic. It's a language of a different form of physics.
Yes, light and magic.
Oh, what was I saying earlier about the toy makers?
I believe now I can tell you that you totally called it.
Ooh.
It's not mentioned in the episode, but this is what the Davis has said. Since the toy maker has been in our reality, it's opened the gate to this different form of...
Ooh, I quite like that. I do. Oh.
Hello.
We've just finished coupling.
Wrong show.
I do like her family. They seem fun. Davis has always been good at writing families, though.
Yeah. It's time for my weekly plug of years and years.
I still haven't, but... If only she could talk, I wonder if the things she'd say.
Stormageddon, Dark Lord of
Oh.
War.
What's that supposed to be? Is that an eye? It's a toy. It's the eye of a toy. She's too young for toys. Where'd you get a toy from anyway?
Oh my god, Mom, can we just stop for a minute? Because I've had enough. This has been the worst day ever, and it is Christmas, and it's my birthday, and it's just been a disaster.
No, but look, there is a problem, but it's gone now. No point worrying your mum.
I'm sorry. Just is
Goblins crash through the window. Oh, okay. Yeah.
when we were up this morning, we didn't find anything.
Well,
No
they
more.
found one star and an X star. Ooh. But does, again, make you wonder, maybe she's an alien. Alien baby. Or, created by magic.
Oh,
Coincidences, just it made her exist one day.
she was dropped off by someone.
Okay.
Glad.
Okay.
So I don't know if I could make one.
Alien, parallel reality, or magic. They're my three guesses.
Queen of the Mushroom Kingdom.
Yes, she is.
Princess Toadstool.
A firework, I heard. It's a bit early.
Well, yeah. It's technically
Third child of
Christmas.
Look at the fridge. They're all there. I had some of them for days, some for weeks, some for years. Only one of them stayed.
The baby's just like, what are you looking at?
You can wonder about your parents, but I wonder who I'd be without you.
Oh. A bit like Jackie. When you meet Jackie with no rose, she's horrible.
Yeah. Unless it's
Losing her husband and having to bring up a kid and turn her into a better person.
yeah. Unless it's oh, you mean like never having Rose in the first place?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Love and Monsters. She was best character in that episode.
Oh yeah.
But part of that was because she was protecting Rose and the Doctor. Yeah.
Do you want to just put that down?
Oh.
I took a photo of little Lady Lou when she arrived. Look at her though. She's so gorgeous. Don't you just want to eat her up?
Oh, well, that's a coincidence.
Oh.
It's alright, it's just settling.
It's a new build.
That's like my ceiling with all the fucking kids running around upstairs.
Nothing wrong with that ceiling. That's just what they. You've never seen a ceiling any different.
Yeah.
I think that was them saying goodbye. Cherry, all good?
Gets back to the main room. Ruby's gone, her mum's gone, the baby's gone. But Cherry survives, so we're all good.
Sweet.
Like a cherry.
What the hell was that? Look at the ceiling.
You know, earthquake.
We're gonna freeze. Who's gonna fix that on Christmas Eve?
No one. Nothing, just
It's a little easy to defeat the bad guys, but okay. They kind of just gave up a bit easily.
absolutely nothing.
Oh, okay.
Just cracked it off. Now tell me, what the hell just happened?
Maybe we should sit you down and tell you a Christmas story. Huh? What do you think, Ruby?
Where?
Ruby?
Oh, they've taken Ruby.
Where did she go?
I guess maybe all the it was all centering around her anyway. Once she's gone from the area, you don't need any more bad luck in this area.
Sorry, but where's she gone?
What are you on about?
I'm looking for your daughter.
Oh.
Big Darth, Luby's not my daughter. I'm fostering her just for a couple of days.
No. I mean your daughter, Ruby.
Oh.
Who's Ruby?
Okay. All the things have gone off the fridge as well.
I told you, this is Lulu. She's a right old pain on Christmas Eve. Last thing you need.
Then why did you agree to foster her? In terms of this universe and what's changed. But yeah.
What do you want in the spare room?
Oh, from the kingdom of Spare Real Narnia.
Cherry, do you remember Ruby?
What you talking about?
Your
Remy cup of tea.
granddaughter is called Ruby.
There is no bikini in this room. We were never so blessed.
What's Piccini?
Don't know. I'm guessing kids.
Oh, okay.
I don't speak whatever Creole that is.
No.
Child named Ruby.
I've never had children, mate.
No, you adopted her.
I foster. But don't be so stupid.
They give me benefits when I foster.
Yeah.
It's funny.
5 or 6 kids?
No, you have.
Who has?
I mean, gremlins are time travelers, so they can timey-wimey shit.
Not me, darling. Don't be so stupid.
Ooh, if this was like the arc of the series, that'd be quite fun.
Yeah.
My name on there is when I need a bit of money.
There you are. Just a bit of money.
800.
Okay. Yeah, there we go.
You got me mixed up with someone else.
Because there is no Ruby. It's just me. Stuck with my old mum. Up here in the attic. And I'm busy.
The map to One-Eyed Willie's treasure.
With your nightmare. You see, your eyes really want
Also, by the way, who the fuck are you and why are you in my house?
Yeah. She just goes along with that.
Get the fuck out. Yeah.
you on my own.
And why am I explaining my life story to a stranger who's just appeared in my house?
Yeah. Maybe it's like hypnosis. The most suggestible at that point.
Or yeah, just go, the doctor is just naturally trustworthy.
Yeah.
But I could see that just being a fit. Yeah. She's just got one of those faces.
Like how the master could hypnotize people.
The doctor just makes you feel at ease.
Yeah.
I could see that as just like a thing with the doctor now.
It would make sense.
It's again, it's like the sound of the TARDIS is just one of those sounds that's
Yeah.
just. It
the
doesn't.
sound of the universe.
It's not just a sound you hear; it's a sound you feel.
Oh.
They went back in time
Okay.
to Ruby's head of the bell. They grabbed
Ooh, he's crying over it. Ooh, quite an emotional doctor. I do Yeah, I suppose after Whittaker we kind of need that. Without being mean to her. I want, like we say, we want Big Finish to get hold of Whittaker because they could actually do good stuff with her. Oh, okay, and this explains the opening. Okay. I like that. I like that. In this universe, no one rang the doorbell and the baby froze to death on the street. Oh.
Them and they're chittering. Where's that? That's near Reading, isn't it?
I was gonna. It's I mean, it's got the same basic. Is that just generic church look?
Yeah.
Because it kind of looks a little bit like Blaze Church.
Yeah.
Just without all the graves around it.
It is in South Wales. They did it. They certainly on the Unleashed.
I like the idea of a Doctor kind of becoming woven in the early stages of his companion's life as well, though. Very, what was it? I don't know. Was it?
I don't know.
No, different idea. What if it's a bit like, what if they could do something like Charlie? Where it was like, because she was meant to die, but they stopped her. Something that would have been a fun, like, timey-wimey thing to do with a companion.
I've forgotten.
Well, boo you. Oh, 3%, yeah. You were jumping buildings, Doctor. Just go. Just start climbing. Or as long as you can hold on till Neverland, then you can start flying. Get your dust out. Get your stardust out. Not stardust. Pixie dust. Fairy dust. That's it. Okay, he's dragging them down. Okay. I thought he was... I forgot he'd reversed them.
Yeah.
Nah. Ooh. Perfect aim. No. Well, I guess one of us needs to take over. Start feeding.
Luckily, it disappears.
Oh, okay. Don't you just love a monster that cleans up after themselves? Oh. Unfortunately, he catches it, but because of the heavy gloves, they both go through the floor. To the center of the earth.
The bottom of the sea.
No one inside that church heard any of that, or...
Too busy caroling.
Yeah.
They must have a really loud organ. And I don't mean their penis. I'll put you so hard you'll scream out your dick. Sorry.
For more of Christian's organ, go to onlyfans.com/Christian444.
Unfortunately,
You
it's
can
literally an organ.
You playing an organ with your organ.
Don't get it stuck in the pipes.
I do like a bit more of the messing with time. We need more of that in the series. Like, I like the idea of a Doctor that just kind of thinks fuck it and doesn't care about the fact that they're changing things in a way. It's like, let's cross my time stream just to win this battle. It mess things a little bit. Okay.
So we still don't know who Ruby's parrot who dropped them off.
And he's not gonna find out.
My favourite idea.
It's the toy maker.
It is Ruby. That's what I would like, but I don't know how that would work in the plot. But
it turns out Ruby is an alien baby, and they find her in an adventure and have to drop her off at that. And in probably her final episode, it will bring her story to full arc.
Yeah.
Or maybe because she was just like created out of nowhere because of weird magic.
Like Anakin
super and that.
Skywalker.
The midichlorians were just in the right place at the right time. Coincidence fell on them.
Actually, it was Darth Plagueis, Darth Sidious who created him.
Oh, is this extended universe? Yeah, okay.
Oh, happy birthday.
John.
John Smith.
Lots of things. Because they went back. You were born, they took you as a baby, so I went back and then. What's something?
I didn't know she was going to follow him out, and that's how he gets her onto the TARDIS. He goes after the something, and then...
Like how she just doesn't follow him.
No.
She's just like, oh, I guess he's gone then.
Yeah.
He's just on the other side of the door, love.
Oh, okay. I wish they'd kind of kept her dead. It would have been funny to just in the Doctor universe, Davina McCall got killed by a Christmas tree, and we just get references to it. Like next episode, they're walking past the funeral, and there's just like a
State
picture
funeral.
of
People lying in the streets.
yeah. I like that we've used the TARDIS a bit more in just one episode.
Yeah.
That's always annoyed me how in just TARDIS just start, finish, this is the only time we're in. It's a time machine, go back and...
Yeah.
I feel like she's going to be a reoccurring... This is the family side character gang.
Yeah.
Just wondering. Maybe I'm the bad luck.
I thought we'd got over this, Shooty. What was the point of 10-2 staying with the nobles? Sorry, old girl.
Oh, she finally got a cup of tea.
It's like a wind tunnel.
That's what I was about to say. I've
Brussels
been
sprouts.
told that before. I've got IBS.
She really went back.
What sort of doctor? Did he say?
Oh.
He says of everything.
I think we're gonna get an episode like Father's Day then, where Ruby wants to go back and figure out what happened.
Yeah.
Well, you take
Mother's Day.
I like that as a like because obviously the Doctor doesn't like salutes, but I've always kind of liked that kind of thing.
I'm a big fan of that one.
Yeah,
Gary Oak.
it's the yeah.
Ow.
Jumps out the window, lands on the box.
It's all until my dad actually had time to stop and think. He said I was taken as a baby. Isn't that what he said just now?
Oh, no, that's crazy.
He went back. He said he went back. What did he mean he went? When was Houdini? When was Houdini?
I quite like this. That she didn't click about the time
Yeah.
travel, but now it's all sort of falling in place.
You wouldn't think of it, would you?
No. Only once going through all that and hearing all the... Especially if they weren't flat out trying to... Like, someone flat out says, I'm a time traveller. You're like, no, fuck off, mate.
Yeah.
But they just get on with their day. But they keep dropping these little hints. You're going to be a bit like,
Yeah.
hold on, what? You what, mate?
She should have said, Mum, I'm going out. I may be some time.
Did you see?
Oh. Because her pink jacket, I've got bad eyes. For a moment, it looked like she was just like all Tom body.
I've got another surprise for you, Ruby.
I mean, the old woman's just accepted disappearing boxes easily.
Yeah.
Now, what we haven't seen is that Shooty's been off and had like 50 adventures,
Big finish.
different companions.
Yeah.
Has he changed much I know it's not going to change from this. Add some furniture, man. Please. Oh, okay. Classic. Walk around. Yep, there we go. Yep. I'm not a big fan of the shade of blue of the TARDIS.
Yeah, it's a different blue in it. Yeah.
It's like a weird mix between light and dark.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't pick a colour, pick a shade, go with it. I prefer the darkers myself, but that is a personal theme.
Yeah, the dark's good. I like they kept the black sign.
I like the black
sign.
sign. Has it got the St. John's ambulance sign?
I don't think it has, no.
Oh, I missed that.
I prefer that classic look.
I quite like.
Strictly
no.
speaking, the sign should be white if we're going
I
traditional,
know.
but
I'm not.
I do like the black
I don't
one.
care about it being traditional. I just like having like the two separate little things on there. Personally. Oh, it's a different style of phone though, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Now I'm up here.
I like the size and the layout of it. I don't like how medical it looks. How just oh,
Abrupt ending, wasn't it?
that was but it's a nice ending.
Keep watching.
Why?
Keep watching.
There's not going to be a next
Just keep
time.
watching. No, there's not.
Okay. 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 Oh, you can. Okay. Disney magic. We've got the end credit sequences.
Mrs. Flood, did you see? The box thing. It just vanished. It was there. And then it wasn't.
All right, mate. Get some. You need. Okay. Your acting's not.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, Acto. Stop making such a fuss.
Your acting was fine. Your acting. You could have practiced those lines a couple more times, mate.
Yeah.
Oh.
Never seen a TARDIS before.
Oh. Ooh. Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So here's the mystery.
Okay. Well, there's the Rani. Ooh. Okay.
So people, I've seen some people theorising because she actually breaks the fourth wall,
Toy
doesn't
maker.
come out of the universe, or something more powerful than the toy maker, because even he was
They
within the
wait.
yeah. But we don't, I mean, literally nothing about her other
Okay.
than she knows what TARDIS
okay.
is.
She's probably the arcing. She's Missy dancing around a water fountain, going, "Oh, Clara, my Clara."
Yeah.
We might see more of her throughout.
And I did notice as well. I didn't notice either of these when I first watched it, but this time I noticed obviously Ruby had a blue front door. So did Mrs. Flood. So I wonder if that's if it's a TARDIS. A TARDIS.
Ooh, oh, this is just bringing my get more Time Lords into it theory a bit more as well. Because, I mean, you could technically say Time Lords do have the power to break the fourth wall.
Incidentally, a very Merry Christmas to you all at home.
So that,
True.
the fourth Doctor did it a few times.
Did he?
Yes. And Capaldi.
Of course, yeah, he spoke to the audience, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, okay, they don't necessarily have to be all powerful, then they could be a time.
Yeah. Well, just because out there, I don't know if you've seen it, there's the Doctor versus Rick.
I haven't seen it, no.
Oh, okay. Maybe we'll watch it in a moment. Depends on what the time's looking like, actually. Maybe we won't. But yeah, they mention in that how the Doctor can break the fourth wall and has done multiple times.
Okay, yeah.
That's it. That is a really good video just for how it kind of breaks down literally things about Doctor Who we kind of know, but we don't necessarily think about.
Yeah, okay.
In terms of storyline, the characters, I enjoyed being around the characters.
Yeah.
They're all fun characters. I like Shooty's energy.
Yep.
I like that he's a bit more action hero, where he's like running from. I've always imagined
yeah.
if I had a Doctor, that's what my Doctor would be. But I'd be a lot more my Doctor, the personality would be a lot more toned down, but the actions would be a lot more hyper.
Yeah.
So it's almost as if like Capaldi is in a younger body and can actually pull off all the jumping and the hand-to-hand stuff and
Venusian Aikido.
Yeah.
I didn't think the story was that good, to be honest. It was pretty basic on it.
I liked the Gremlins.
Goblins.
They're Gremlins.
Okay.
I like the Gremlins.
It's Christmas.
I know. It did just feel like they were trying to do a bit of Gremlin-y action.
Yeah.
If most of them were practical, then fucking fair play. I liked that. Magic
element, like you correctly guessed.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess the first half hour or so was like building up the plot and the characters, but it was a little too slowly. They could have maybe quickened that up and had a few more scenes on the pirate ship or the goblin ship where there were a few. I liked the whole rope being like wiring thing. If she's like different races just work with different things, and it's I want to see a bit more of Shooty's intelligent side.
Yeah.
We see a lot of the quirky side, a lot of the energetic side, but we've only seen a tiny bit of the figuring things out sort of just up there in the pirate ship. Of the 4 we've had over the past year or so, the weakest of the 4.
It didn't feel particularly special.
No.
To me.
No. The odd mention of Christmas, but then Christmas specials don't always have to be Christmas.
I'm not saying it just had to be Christmassy. It just, to me, it was a new Doctor, a new companion. I just kind of felt like it was a Met episode for me. Yeah,
or it's sort of like, why isn't this just the first episode of the next series? Why did it be? Why was it? Maybe like I
put the Giggle on at Christmas.
Part of me wouldn't have minded if we could have had a solo Shooty episode.
Yeah.
Where we don't introduce the companion.
To get used to him.
He has a Christmas themed episode where it's a one-off character, or if you want to get bring back a companion from old, have a Christmas reunion.
Mel.
We could, why didn't we carry on Mel? Or
bring back Nissa. She's still alive.
Yeah, the actress is,
Is the character still alive?
We don't. What happened to me?
She stayed
on I think she stayed on a plague ship in terms of visually.
Right.
But
does the audio stuff come before?
I don't know.
No.
Or
anyway, if she's still around.
Like Perry.
Perry, yeah.
Mel Perry. Just Tegan.
Eminem.
Adric. Oh wait. Didn't feel very special.
What about Grace from the 8th Doctor?
I mean, I think... Oddly enough, I can remember the actress's name, Daphne Ashbrook.
Okay, yeah. I know
she's done Big Finishes, so I don't know if she is UK-based or if they just got her to record her stuff. Because I know for some of the Missy seasons, Missy was filming, or Michelle Gomez was filming in America.
She's Missy.
So that or the head teacher from that Jack Whitehall teacher show where he was
does she play that? Her?
Yes.
Okay.
I've got the annual somewhere. I don't know where it is.
The anal.
The annual. Doctor Who, give me the record.
I'll take your word for it. It's alright.
Yeah, you'll have to take my word for it.
I don't believe it.
I simply do not believe it.
You should say that to him, Ted. He'd love that.
Oh, I thought I was doing Crichton.
Oh, okay.
I don't believe it. I simply do not it has got me verily excited for the next series. See, for chapter 1 has definitely got me excited for chapter 1.
Yes.
I don't think it's enough. We were focusing too much on Ruby. We didn't get to see enough of Shooty. We only got to... That's why the second half felt better, because it kind of, the focus switched a little bit once the Doctor was part of the story.
Because he's a really good actor. He looks like he's doing a really good performance. We want more.
Yeah.
He's the main character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could always say that Doctor Who's always been about the companions, because even...
They should have called it Ian.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it was decent. I'd give it 6.5.
I'd go around about 6. I don't know if I'd give it that half. I don't know why, but maybe I just don't like halves.
Fair enough. You're a man of full measures.
It's above average, but not that much. If anything, the acting and the energy gave it that extra point. But it was a 5, but then Shooty's energy and acting, and just even the side characters were enjoyable. All the characters were, I liked all the characters. Ruby, I don't know, how much of her personality have we seen? Not too
really,
much.
no.
But then we've seen more of like her circumstance than her personality.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll see more of her as well.
Yeah, she accepted it all quite easily, but she didn't
They
necessarily.
always do, really, though, don't they?
Yeah, is that the like what kind of turns the Doctor
On.
That's where my phrase was going, but that's not where my brain was.
Yeah,
you
I
know,
did know what you meant. Yeah.
That's what attracts the Doctor to them.
Yeah. Piques his interest.
Yes.
Yeah, interestingly, again, we've been watching the behind-the-scenes stuff. Russell Davis said that productions always like to make a 19-year-old character and then cast a 26-year-old in it, but whereas she actually is 19.
Oh, okay.
Which,
okay, fair
is
play.
a bit more of
we're
authenticity.
We're not doing Power Rangers where these 30-year-old high schoolers. Yeah, I'd say of the characters, though, Ruby's probably the one that interested me the least.
Yeah, I think I do.
I loved her mum. I loved her grandmother. I loved the Doctor.
We have the mystery of who she is, which hopefully might make things a bit more interesting, maybe. Or it isn't. It's another special companion. Is that what you were going to say? Yeah.
Or will it just be the impossible girl again?
Yeah.
Where I gave no shits about Clara when she was the impossible girl, but as soon as she just became a human who was trying too much to be like the Doctor, she interested me. That's
And that was such a good story arc where she tried so much to be the Doctor and it got her killed. And she
only
never
the
came back.
Doctor can be like that. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
She never came back. No.
I like those sorts of like
the Doctor went to Gallifrey, took it over, ruled for a while.
Yeah.
He didn't shoot a bold guy. The bold guy tripped over, hit his head on a console,
He fell on his own blaster.
He fell on his own blaster. That's it.
18 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I love those sorts of morals that you get in Doctor Who episodes sometimes, like about, Love and Monsters has that sort of thing, and people try to get near to the Doctor, and it's not morals as such.
You
but
get
it's
too
like,
close to the Doctor, you get burnt.
Yeah.
Was it Martha that said that at one point?
I think so, yeah.
It's like, did she say it to Donna maybe, like in the Sontaran ones? Because I'm picturing Martha saying like, "Oh, the Doctor's brilliant."
Oh yeah, and that's when she says, "I'm going home."
You get too close to him, and some people get burnt, and
Yeah.
like, things like that. Oh, see, Martha was a. Bring Martha back. Christmas special.
What's Free Maggie up to these days?
Look.
Let's have a look.
Yeah. That should have been the Christmas special. The Shooty Doctor re-meets up with Martha.
Yeah.
They have a big old Christmas romp. He wishes.
Why would you want to take my daughter to a romp?
He wishes her all the best. Says good luck with your new husband, and then disappears.
She was in a new Matrix film a couple of years ago.
Oh, I didn't watch it.
Yeah, me neither.
I know she did Law and Order for a bit, didn't she?
Dreamland, playing a character called Trish. That's funny.
Oh.
New Amsterdam.
But she's
Narrated
still-
an episode of Panorama.
still
yeah,
going.
still going.
Bring Freema back.
Flims, not really Flims.
Oh.
She was in 2021, The Year of Martha Jones, full cast Doctor Who audio drama box set.
Oh. I mean,
Don't know what else.
add it to the list one day.
She was in God of Carnage in the theatre this
Ooh.
year.
Okay, she's doing more theatre stuff at the moment. We did have a... Is it anything special?
They're so happy to see the new Doctor.
Oh, yes, no, definitely. Shout out to the person over in the... I mean, it'll be over that side of the video, won't it? The little drop-down thing. 'Cause if that's what the screen would look like, then the comment things on your side,
So yeah, we've mentioned everything I made notes of already. Apart from the fact that I thought the direction was a bit weird. There was like some weird sort of like cuts and swivels and zooming in on people.
Okay.
I just didn't like it.
Okay, I didn't necessarily notice it. I noticed that it was quite close. Like, a lot of the shots were quite close up when they were on the pirate ship.
But that makes
Which
sense
I
because it was
figured-
claustrophobic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because, like, a lot of the shots where he was, like, looking through gaps in the rope and stuff was very sort of quite tightly
Yeah,
shot and stuff like that. Ooh. So do we know when the series is due back
I
in?
think it's next spring.
Spring.
So sort of March, April, May time.
So not
I
that
think.
long.
No.
Less than half a year. Crossed of the fingers.
Yep.
Ooh, okay. Okay. A little bit more excited. And those won't be falling on, like, Christmases and stuff.
No.
So we'll actually be able to be here live for them.
Then, depending on when it is,
Ooh.
I may not be able to make all of them.
Oh, okay.
So I might, if it's the start of May.
Are you going away, are you? Okay. Well, we'll
I lost my case, and the judge sent me down for 3 months.
Oh,
I'm going away.
you're going away for a
Yeah.
bit. But we'll work that. We'll at least both
Try and
definitely be back for the first one of the series, and then we'll just work out the rest of the series from there, basically, won't we?
Yeah. List of Doctor Who. episodes? I thought I might as well look it up as we're talking about it.
Yeah. Do we know how many episodes we're getting?
No, I think I heard 10 somewhere.
So
1,
if
2,
we-
3, 4. No, 8.
Oh. Ooh,
And
that's quite
so-
small.
Where's my button? 8. Yeah, just May. May is the first episode. but we
May
don't
is
know
the
when.
first step. Okay. Ooh, and you think it's around the end of May you're going away?
Start of May.
Start of May.
Have we got any writers?
Oh, so you might not even be here for the first couple of episodes then.
I'm only going away for 1 weekend.
Oh, okay. But okay. Well, yeah. We might be late with an episode or two, depending on how that all falls together.
I forgot to look up which episodes Mark Tonderai had directed
okay.
before.
But we will be back
Tell me.
for Chapter 1 of Doctor Who, Modern Who.
Who's Kate Herron?
Richard Herron's wife.
She directed and executive produced the first season of Loki. She's one of the writers on the next
okay.
series.
Oh, okay. Okay. Loki was good. I liked Loki. I haven't
Really?
seen the second series yet.
So weird that Doctor Who's a Disney Plus series.
I know. So we haven't really noticed because we
No,
still just watch
yeah.
our 5-player.
We're starting to get that overlap now. Like a Loki producer is now one of the writers.
Yeah. Oh, but no, I think all in all, I'm quite happy with the new era of Doctor Who.
I mean, obviously this is the second time I've watched that episode. The second time I've watched episodes in previous runs of the show, I've spent the whole time going, that doesn't make any sense. What the hell are they doing? That's out of character. That's
Okay.
i.e., Chibnall.
Okay.
But so yeah, it's an improvement already.
Yes.
Just because we don't have that.
A second watch of it didn't make you
Yeah.
dislike it anymore,
Yeah.
sort of thing. I don't. Maybe it helped that you're doing it with someone else. You're not sat there alone, kind of just worried about that. You're kind of. It's more of a different vibe watching it
Yeah.
as a reaction.
I mean,
than-
even the specials I watched again afterwards.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay. But that's what I mean. Your rewatches would always be alone, so your brain would kind of be in that kind of
Yeah,
reviewer mindset, not just sit back and enjoy it mindset. Maybe.
maybe.
Anyway,
But yeah, still on the
Yeah.
best episode. But
it's
fine.
It was the worst of the 4,
It's fine. Yeah.
but it was still above that. It's
Let's
still
hope
good.
it's the worst of the 9.
Of the yeah.
This one and the 8.
Yeah, let's hope it's the worst of Chapter 1 of Doctor Who. It's chapters. I'm going to get into that. It's going to be chapters.
Is it going to be
from here
book 1?
on. Ooh,
Book 1, chapter 0. It's the
Oh.
prologue.
yeah. What? So are we?
Oh
Like,
no, the prologue was the end of the Giggle.
yeah.
So this doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't. We'll be back for the next series. That's all that matters.
in May.
In May.
We may.
And we may. Thumbs up. Good. I'd say this episode was a thumbs up. All in all, it's a double thumbs up.
Cool.
Fingers up. Bye.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.